You know, I struggle with what tie to wear because we're out here in the Republican-run White House right now. So obviously I'm going to wear a red tie, but we're out here for National Police Week. So I thought maybe I should wear a blue tie. Matt, I think you made the right decision.
Oh, Kyle, I appreciate it. I'm Matthew Silverman. I'm the National President for the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association. Happy to be here with you, Law Enforcement Today, and the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association at the White House. Just finished an amazing roundtable with Attorney General Pam Bondi, who, man, is a fireball, and I feel bad for some of the criminals that are out there right now.
I'll tell you, man, she started very calm and peaceful, and there were moments that you could see her fire and her passion kick in, because that woman is so passionate and so dedicated to, number one, bringing back law and order here in America, making America safe again, but number two, supporting law enforcement all across the country. What was your takeaway from today's event?
You know, just like you said, she's absolutely amazing. She cares about one thing and one thing only, and that's making America safe again. So she's gonna put bad guys behind bars. She's gonna put people who think they're good guys behind bars if they did something bad as well. We all need to just be careful, watch our P's and Q's, and make sure that we're doing the right thing. If we do the right thing every single day, like there's a camera on us every single day, we're fine.
Matt, you and I have traveled the country together filming law enforcement, local, state, federal law enforcement, showing the partnerships. We've been on the border in Arizona and Texas and Florida, all over. What is your takeaway in the difference between the last 4 years and what we've seen?
It has to be morale. Morale is on an all-time high right now. Every single officer and every single agent that I talk to has nothing but positive things to say, that they can get out there and actually do their jobs right now. That's the big thing. They can get out there and do their jobs. They were hired for a reason. And for the last 4 years, unfortunately, they felt like they were handcuffed themselves, couldn't get out there, couldn't make a difference, couldn't get the bad people off the streets. And now the tide has turned, and they know they have the backing of this administration. They have the backing of the people that this administration has put in to lead the organizations that they're working for. And they're ready to kick ass and take names.
We've seen recruitment step up. All of a sudden, people are going, you know what, I want to come out of retirement. I want to go back into law enforcement. I want to be a cop. But we still see some retention issues. I know you guys have been on the Hill all week fighting for benefits for federal law enforcement. If you could go back to your members and say, hey guys, good news, they are eliminating tax on overtime. How would that go over?
I think that would be amazing. We have to remember, federal agencies are different than state and local agencies. We get what's called law enforcement availability pay. That's 25% of quotation mark overtime that is put into our pay every single paycheck. The problem is, I don't know if they're going to exempt that. So what we need is, we need Congress, we need them to step up, and we need them to look at the federal law enforcement, see that our pay and benefits are going down as state and locals are going up. They need to look at our health benefits, our retirement, which is 1.7% every single year that we work for the first 20, and then it drops down to 1% after that. There's no reason for us to stay after 20 years when other agencies out there are getting 2.7% or 3% every year they work. It's not on the same level. We need to change the federal system. That's what we're up on Capitol Hill for. That's what I just talked at the round table with Attorney General Bondi for, and I filled them in on some of the issues that we're having. Retention is going to be a big thing.
You know, Matt, if you were to be in the private sector and tell people, hey, sorry, we're just putting caps on you, we're going to start hitting you with all these extra taxes and fees, I think you would see a mass exodus pretty quickly in the private sector. Why do we allow it to happen in the public sector when it comes to the safety of our families?
You know, Kyle, that is a great question, and one that many of my members ask on a daily basis. If FedEx, if Amazon, if any other corporation did what the federal government does to federal law enforcement, they would be arrested. They would go to jail. The company would be shut down. Our overtime rate is not what a true overtime rate is. It should be time and a half. It's not. It's regular straight time. We're capped at a certain amount of money that we're allowed to make. They can force us to work 1,000 hours a week if there was 1,000 hours a week, and we're going to get the same pay as we did for our normal pay. Why it's there? It's Congress signed bills. They put things into law that federal agents are not allowed to do anything about it.
So Matt, here's the good news. You've just come out of 4 years of getting beat up by the previous administration, and you guys seem to have a blooming and incredible relationship with the new administration that is gung-ho on supporting local, state, and federal law enforcement. What's your hope?
My hope is that the administration and Congress is going to step up, do the right thing, give us the pay and benefits that we're supposed to have, and we're going to be a much safer community. We need those long-term law enforcement officers in the federal government who have been around for 20 years to want to stay another 10 years, not want to run out the door because their pay and benefits are going to be cut. I can leave my job right now and go make more money in the private sector. We don't want that to happen. We want people to stay, A, because they love the job. I don't do this job for the money. I do it because I love the job, right? But I'm going to leave as soon as I'm eligible to leave, because there's no incentive for me to stay, and I don't want to, God forbid, have something happen where I lose that pension.
Well, Matt, I'll hire you in a heartbeat. Come on over to the light side. On a serious note, this right here, this fight, this fire is exactly why every member of federal law enforcement should be a member of the Federal Law Enforcement Officers Association. So thank you for fighting for them. Thanks for fighting for our country. God bless.
Thank you.